So last week's video currently has 3 views on it. That's right, 3. So I decided that this week I really need to do something that will get way more views. I would take 2 things that the internet absolutely loves and combine them. Okay, so that didn't work out the way I had hoped. So maybe I should take the fad out of there, the fidget spinner, and go with the tried and true thing that the internet absolutely loves. Okay, that didn't really work out the way I had planned either, so... ooh, I got an idea. Hey guys, Sean here. So it is currently Friday, July 28th at 9:50 p.m. and in order to keep on my schedule, this video that you are currently watching needs to be shot, edited, and uploaded by 8 p.m. tomorrow night. However, here's the kicker. I have to work tomorrow, so it needs to be done tonight. Here's the other kicker. I have no idea what this video is going to be about. So I was thinking, I've taken a lot of personality tests online, you know, be them BuzzFeed things or on Facebook or what have you, and even on Pottermore, which is considered to be a pretty robust personality test when it sorts you into which Harry Potter house you would be in. I am actually a Gryffindor, even though I always figured I'd be a Ravenclaw because, well, Shade Raven, obviously, but eventually, I just said, alright, fine, I'm a Gryffindor. And through work, I took the disc theory test, which was created by William Marston, who also created the lie detector and Wonder Woman, of all things, which kind of explains the golden lasso that makes you tell the truth. And through that, I learned that I am an S, which I believe is a supportive person. I am more of a supportive role in work endeavors than, you know, more of a leader or you know, it's just look up disc theory and it'll explain it. But the one I've never taken is the Myers-Briggs test, which I believe is considered to be like the most accurate personality test that there is. So I went ahead and I signed up on their website, and I'm going to go ahead and take that right now. So the first thing it asks is gender and personal ID. So let's go ahead and do a personal ID. And then your postal code, which I'm sure is just for research purposes, and submit. This looks like it's not going to work on iPad. So I'm going to have to go to the computer. So luckily I recently got an extension cord for the mouse for my computer, so it does reach over here, although the keyboard does not reach as far. But hopefully there's not a lot of typing in this. I can't imagine there would be, because like how do you assess if people write random words? So I'm sure it's all like multiple choice. Which of the following reasons best describes why you are completing this assessment? Training, employment testing, career counseling, education, personal growth. Let's go with personal growth. Oh my. Which of the following categories best describes your present employment or educational situation? Working full-time. Which is the highest level of education you have completed? Does it have, trade technical training. Technically technical training. What is your age? Oh, it doesn't have ranges, it just has actual ages. Country of origin. United States. What is your ethnic origin? Instructions. Please tell us about your current job or occupation. Oh, wow. What is the level of the position you currently hold? Entry level, non-supervisory, employee, supervisor, manager, executive, top executive. See, it's like slightly supervisory. Supervisory. Which of the following categories best describes your organization's sector? Education, government, military, non-profit, non-governmental organization, private, for-profit. Private, for-profit. Which of the following categories best describes your organization's industry? Oh, Lord. Other. How many years have you been engaged in your general line of work? 10. How satisfied are you with your general line of work? We'll keep that one to myself. What percentage of the time do you work in a remote or home office? 0%. How likely are you to leave your current job within the next year? We'll leave that to myself. Let's see, instructions. The next two questions ask you about the type of work that you do. The first question asks you to select the general type of work that you do. Once you have selected a general type of work, specific types of work or jobs. Okay. In what area is your general line of work? Arts, design, entertainment, So far this is pretty strange that it's asking this much about my employment. Which of the following categories best describes your job? Okay, umpire, referee, or other sports official. Technical writing, technical director, talent, sound engineering, setter, exhibit designer, reporter. Like, seriously, there's nothing on here. Director. Okay, let's go back to the previous question and see if there's something that's more suited. No, that really is it. This is stupid. There's nothing on this list that even remotely matches what my profession is. Oh well, we'll see if we can get by without filling that. Okay. Apparently there's 93 questions. That would make sense since this is considered to be the best personality assessment. So when you go somewhere for the day, would you rather plan what you will do and when, or just go? Let's go with that. If you were a teacher, would you rather teach fact courses or courses involving theory? Are you usually a good mixer or rather quiet and reserved? Do you prefer to arrange dates, parties, etc. well in advance, or be free to do whatever looks like fun when the time comes? Do you usually get along better with imaginative people or realistic people? Do you more often let your heart rule your head or your head rule your heart? When you are with a group of people, would you usually rather join in the talk of the group or talk individually with people you know well? Okay, good. So at the bottom of that page there was a submit, and I was afraid that those 7 questions would be considered like one of the 93, but no, they were considered 7 of the 93. Do you prefer to do many things on the spur of the moment or according to your plans? Would you rather be considered a practical person or an ingenious person? In a large group, do you more often introduce others or get introduced? Are you more attracted to a person with a quick and brilliant mind or a practical person with a lot of common sense? Does following a schedule appeal to you or cramp you? Would you say it generally takes others a lot of time to get to know you or a little time to get to know you? Does the idea of making a list of what you should get done over a weekend appeal to you or leave you cold? The idea of it appeals to me. Would I actually do it? No. Is it a higher compliment to be called a person of real feeling or a consistently reasonable person? Do you tend to spend a lot of time by yourself or with others? In your daily work, do you rather enjoy an emergency that makes you work against time, or usually plan your work so you won't need to work under pressure? Would you rather have as a friend someone who is always coming up with new ideas, or has both feet on the ground? Can you talk easily to almost anyone for as long as you have to, or find a lot to say only to certain people or under certain circumstances? When you have a special job to do you like to organize it carefully before you start, or find out what is necessary as you go along? Okay, so that's 20 questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill out the rest of this, and then we will see what happens. All right, we are back, and my results are ISTP. So that stands for introversion, sensing, thinking, perceiving. And the other options would have been extroversion instead of introversion, intuition instead of sensing, feeling instead of thinking, and judging instead of perceiving. So yeah, now there's just a whole bunch of information on this site that I could look up and find out about ISTP and what it means and all that, and how I interact with others, and how I would interact with the other types, and tips for ISTPs, and advisories, and like what to do if I'm stressed. So that's all stuff that I'll have to check out once I'm done here. Well, once I'm done shooting this and then editing it and then uploading it and then going to bed probably shortly after that, and then going to work tomorrow, and then I'm going out tomorrow night, and then so Sunday maybe I'll look at all this. Interesting thing of note though, I saw on Twitter a breakdown of how the different combinations of the Myers-Briggs would be sorted into the 4 houses in Harry Potter, and ISTP is actually a Ravenclaw. So that's, that's what I always thought I would be, but when I took the Harry Potter quiz, I was a Gryffindor. But according to this, I would be a Ravenclaw, so who knows? I mean, to be fair, when people are like, no, if you're a Ravenclaw, this is what it means, and if you're a Hufflepuff, this is what it means, and they're just putting so much brain power onto J.K. Rowling, like that she actually thought of all of this when she wrote all that. I understand why people love those books, they are amazing, but some people put way too much into them, which I can understand why. So yeah, this is assuming that she's some sort of psychiatric genius and was able to figure all this out, but really I think it's just stories that she wrote. But who knows, over the years, maybe it has really proven something. But as of right now, according to this, I would be a Ravenclaw, well, according to that Twitter thing. Now just to figure out what it means. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me this week. If you would like to find out your Myers-Briggs personality, I will link to the site down below that I went to. Keep in mind that it did actually cost money to do the test. But this is the official Myers-Briggs online test, at least it says it is, so who knows? I may have just been shystered. And also, if there are any other personality tests that you'd like to see me take, feel free to put those down in the comments down below, and then I will go ahead and take those. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit the like button if you liked this video, and if you'd like to see more of the crazy crap that I do around here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to help support the crazy crap that goes on around here, go ahead and hit up my Patreon. And with that, have a good however long it is until you watch my next video.